What? Sit down. Come on. Get on your chair. Come on. Come on, chiquito. What? Yes, little man. Yes, little man. Hey, is that Chris? Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? You're eating candy? Hey, Tabby. How are you, sweetie? Let me see. How's everybody? So I have to make a, what is it, a steampunk little pocket letter. So I figured I'm not really gonna upload a video today as far as the my usual tutorials. So I'm like, I'll just film myself going live doing this really quick and see how it goes. So how's everybody today? Hey, Crafty Nina, how are you doing today? I'm trying to make this zoom out, and it's zooming in instead of zooming out. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God, you're waiting for another storm? I'm telling you, girl, you need to get out of there because, I mean, California weather is not really that good, but, you know, I'll take the earthquakes over tornadoes and stuff like that. So the images, I got them off of Etsy. Usually whenever you see me with a lot of work, like clip arts or ephemera, whatever you want to call them, I usually go on Etsy, and then I also go on Google and I kind of look up stuff. I try to find them free first, and then if I don't find what I'm looking for, then I just purchase it, which also it kind of helps because I like to um, support the small businesses. And so what I am going to do is I'm not going to really make it too complicated. I'm going to make it pretty simple, but we're going to go ahead and make it like the steampunk theme, and we'll add some stuff. Sorry if it's kind of shaking, but it's on my desk, and yeah. So we're going to go ahead and ink these edges first. I was trying to get Matthias. Aren't these cool? So I'll go ahead and put the link after we're done with the whole live feed because I'll only take up a little bit of your time. I'll go ahead and put the the link on the description, and then we'll go ahead and give this little artist some love because I really think that these are super, super cool. Like, yeah, I know. I will definitely give you guys the link. So I'm just gonna get my, trusty little vintage photo. Are you guys neighbors? Maybe I want to go with the black. How about that? Jacksonville. Oh my God, every time I hear Jacksonville, it always reminds me of the movie The Help. Isn't that where they were at? Or am I just making it up? I think I'm just making it up. That's funny though. I love that movie though. I'm closing all these windows that are going on right now. They're not letting me see you guys. Oh, you're in Florida. No, I think this was Jacksonville, somewhere like, where was it at? I gotta watch the movie again so I can be 100% sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the black since I'm gonna go with the black background. I haven't made a pocket letter in a while. I just haven't really. I'm only making this pocket letter because I do believe that in the group there is a shortage, so I'm trying to fill in. I'm gonna add some like glossy accents, and I'm gonna add like little other elements on these little bad boys. I don't know if you guys have seen some of my little postings, but I posted that I had went to Walmart and I found these gears for like if you guys are into steampunk or you have to do steampunk stuff. Oh my god! So there was this box of gear for like I believe it was a little. It was under $5. I mean, obviously with tax and all, it's going to be more. But look at these gears. So they're in the button section. Like if you go into your sewing section at Walmart, I don't know if every Walmart carries them. So, but I believe that if you probably look on their online, you might even be able to order these because you know on Walmart you could order a lot of stuff on their online and then have it shipped to the store. Is this stuck together or is it two? Oh yeah, it is two. So I don't know. I really like them. So I grabbed the only two boxes that my Walmart had. So the group is called Paper Crafters, and it's on Facebook. Yeah, so that's the group there. I know, Tabby. You girl, I told Tabby, and she like got in her car that day. She did not even waste no time. I was like, yes, because yeah, I believe that Tammy also got the last box at her Walmart too. So I think I don't know if they've been out there for a while. Maybe they have been out there for a while, and that's why there's not so many out there right now. But you know, I do believe that I'm gonna try to look online and see if I could find them. And then if I could find them, I will definitely let you guys know. I'll let you guys know on Friday when we do our live chat room confessions. We'll go ahead because I have a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about on Friday too. So that'll be one of the things. Yeah, Clarice, you need to go to Walmart, girl. You need to go to Walmart because you got to see if they are. Like I said, they're in the sewing section. Oh my God, I can't even talk. And they're considered buttons because I think that's what they said on the box. It says buttons. So. No, they did not come in the bucket. But the little bucket, I actually bought this little bucket at the 99-cent store. It's a little storage container, and I use these a lot for like my gems and stuff. So this is like a whole box. But do you want to see the box, what it looks like? Because I actually, like I said, I bought the last two that they had. So because I like steampunk, so I would do a lot of steampunk stuff. But so I just emptied one box in there. Let me show you what the other one looks like. So this is what they look like. So at your Walmart, this is what you'll be looking for. Like I said, they're considered buttons, even though a lot of the gears don't have that button backing. So I'm assuming that you're probably supposed to sew in between the gears, which I think is really cute too. But so it's buttons. And like I said, this box was less than $5, right, Tammy? And so yeah, completely worth it. Because I mean, I love my name brand stuff, but for $5 you would probably get a quarter of this. So I would try to go and see if your Walmart has this, and then if not, like I said, try to see if they carry them online. So it's steampunk buttons, and it's botones in español. So yeah, see, Tavi, $4.99, and you can't go wrong with that, because if you guys like doing steampunk stuff, and if you guys do a lot of like pocket letters, at some point you guys are going to end up doing a steampunk pocket letter, or maybe even a MDC card, or an ATC, or whatever it is that you guys are swapping at that moment. So I'm not going to use all these cards, obviously. I have no idea why I'm inking them. But I'm just going to have them all ready, and then I'll see which ones I'm going to use, because obviously I'm only going to use 9 of them. And then after I glue them onto that black backing that I just cut out for them, I'm going to go ahead and start decorating them. We're going to pull out our little Sizzix machine too, and we're going to do some die cutting. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of buttons. And yeah, she's right. They're really sturdy. It's like the quality is pretty good. It's pretty thick, and I am always inking. I am forever inking all of my projects. Does everybody in here like to ink their projects too? Or is that just me? I hope it's not just me. So you guys want to see some other cool little stuff that I purchased? But for some of you guys who don't have a Daiso store, you're probably going to hate me. But if you do have a Daiso store, in their little container section, they have these little tape boxes, and you can put little tapes in there. Obviously, they weren't intended for the washi tape, but I've been using it for my washi tape, and I like it because I leave this out here like that, and then the lid has a cutter, so it just cuts it. I mean, some of my washi tapes get all chompy, so I still cut them with the scissors, but some of them it cuts them with that little zigzag kind of design, which I think is really cute. So these, and then these are only what, $1. What is on the Daiso store? $1.50. So each one of these. How cute is this, right? Could you imagine giving this as a gift to somebody and like decorating them? I don't know if they sell online. That's a good question, because they would probably make a lot of money online. But when I saw these, I actually was like, could you imagine decorating these and like making them really cute and then giving them out as gifts with a few washi tapes in here? So on this one, 4 of them fit, but that's because these are pretty thick. And then I have 2 regular sized ones in here, and then 2 thick ones in here. But then on this one, I was able to fit 5 washi tapes, depending, I guess, on the thickness of your washi tapes. And like I said, all of them are already started on the edge, so I don't have to look for that. What you call it? I don't have to look for it, because sometimes it frustrates me. I can't find it. The Daiso store, I believe it's DAISO. Daiso. Let me see if, no, they don't have the little. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. I'm trying to see what I have of theirs, because they have their name on everything. Oh, you know what? The little the twin ties. You guys are gonna kill me because you guys are gonna love these. Look at these twisty ties. How cute are these? Yeah, so it's DAISO, Daiso. Those are cute. So I got those little twisty ties because I thought they would be cute if I do little like little packaging. I could go ahead and just twisty tie those. Oh, look at you guys. Go ahead. Do a little like coffee date. Make sure you guys are both watching my videos while you're drinking coffee. So I knew these little cards were not going to be big enough. That's why I cut that little cardstock in the back to make them a little bit taller, because these come on a certain size. And even though I was trying to size them on my Microsoft Word, I was basically kind of unable to fit it onto the page the way, because they all come attached. And I'm pretty sure that there's a way. Tammy, you would probably tell me a way to detach these little guys. But they all come attached, like it's all one whole sheet that it comes on. So it's a little hard. Oh, you think the black adds to it? Thank you. That's kind of like what I visioned, but sometimes, our visions don't come out exactly how we plan it to be. But it kind of like darkens it, right? More of like the edges, which is exactly what I like. And then I was thinking I wanted to add gold, but I didn't want to add the regular, that really bright gold. So I was thinking that I might just add some rose gold, because isn't rose gold more or less like a copper color? I mean, I might just be making that up because, not like I could really see the colors, but I thought it was more like a copper color. So I figured that I could kind of watch. Look at this. Is it? I could kind of cut gears out of this, so it wouldn't look that bad, right? Like it's like a dull gold. Yeah. See, because I can't really, but I do know that it's not like the gold because I put it next to that and I'm like, no, this does look like darker. So I kind of want it to look almost like if it was rusted. I don't even know who this pocket letter is going to go to. I just started making it. They just said, can you fill this in? Can you fill in a spot? And I was like, sure. So I don't know who this is going to go to. They might be watching. So does everybody like doing pocket letters in here? Look at this little light bulb. So I cut 9 black little cards. So whichever ones. So far, I do have 2 of the same. They're basically all kind of the same. We'll do that one too. And that one. And these are the winners. The mini pocket letters. Yeah, those are fun because they're little. You can knock out 3 of them in one sheet of the pocket letters. Karis, you like pocket letters? This is what I started when I first got into swapping, because I mean I've been crafting for a while, but I've been crafting for myself, and like doing little decorations for my kids' parties or little gatherings that I've had when I lived in Sacramento and stuff like that. But I never really swapped. And when I started to swap, pocket letters was the very first thing that I did. I probably should have started with small things like the little MDC cards. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. You guys should join our group. We need some swappers in there. We need some live swappers who are ready to swap. And then you never know. You'll get me and Tammy as your swapper, and trust me, you want Tammy to swap with you because she's an amazing crafter. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen some of the stuff that I received from her. Her and I did a little pen pal because in our swapping group, if you're in a little pen pal group, you are pen pals for about 3 months, and it's pretty fun because you never know what exactly the swap is going to be, like the theme, but you have a different theme each month, or you do one swap per month. I like these cards. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, I'm definitely. I was like, did I know not? I didn't know how to count. I do that sometimes. There's 2 of each, but I'll decorate them all differently. I just want to see what they're going to look like. You're going to sign up for the pen pals? Yes, girl. You think you're in it? Is that what you mean, Crafty Nana? You think you're in the group already? You might be. You never know. Let's cut out some gears. So we're going to use these little Tim Holtz gears. I really like this little edge one, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is super hard to get the paper out of here because there's so many little thin pieces that are just holding it together, and it's freaking hard. But when I do manage to get some out of here, it works really good. So for the most part, what we are going to do is we're going to cut the small gears. It comes with a bunch of little gears. Yeah, you actually had to take a break. I know you had some stuff going on. As a matter of fact, I I haven't told April, but so you're back now. You're swapping, love? So I'm gonna probably take a break too, because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going to be moving, and so I'm gonna eventually start having to pack this whole entire craft room. I'm gonna try to see if I have the projects already filmed for most of the tutorials around that time when I'm actually doing the actual move, but I'm not really too 100% sure how that's gonna go because nothing in my life ever goes as planned. Just an FYI. That's just the way it is. No, I haven't found it. I mean, I've seen a few of them, and they're just not what I'm looking for. And I have one that we have our eyes on, and so Miguel already contacted the realtor, and so we're gonna see if we can go and see it in person because we've only seen it like in pictures, and pictures are pretty deceiving. You'll be able to they'll look really nice in pictures, but then when you get there, I mean, they might have a lot of stuff going on because that has happened to us before. Huh. So I don't know what little gears I want to do. I want to do some simple ones that are going to come out. What did you say about paper between, sweetie? I kind of had saw that. Wax paper between the paper and my die, and what it'll just kind of make it come out. I remember hearing somebody say something like that. I'm gonna have to try that. I don't know if I have wax paper. Do I have wax paper? I thought I did. Didn't I do a tutorial with wax paper? Yeah, I did. The glue dots. Dang it. I'm pretty sure it's downstairs then. These ones usually cut really good, so we'll cut a few of these. Most likely, I probably won't use all of them. You know how it is. I always end up cutting more than I need. Do these kind of make it look like rusty little... So the intricate plate from Sizzix, once you use it on the die, I heard, because I was watching a video of one of the actual Sizzix videos from their YouTube, and they were saying that once you use the dies with that intricate platform, that you should never try to go back to using them on this, that you should always use them specifically on that. Is that true? Like, do you switch them back and forth, or do you just now use your dies with that intricate little platform? These are nice. I don't know why I love gears. I'm going to use some of the other ones too. I want to kind of do like a different dimension. So see, some of these little suckers didn't cut right. I think it's because my cutting mat is not, it's all messed up already. Do you guys see how beat up she is? We're going to retire it soon. Yeah, see, and they say not to go back and forth. That's well, at least that's what one of the Sizzix people said. So now I wonder if that platform needs to be replaced every so often too. Does it get like pretty banged up like the way the plastic ones do, or is it just like minor scratches? Okay, we'll be here, Crafty Kitty. That middle part didn't cut out. Yeah, see, Tammy's gonna add you guys. Paper Crafters, Facebook. I don't know why I'm suffering. I got this little guy right here. Oh, and he's not even working. Now, I don't know. So nobody has these little gear dies because I don't know if it's just mine. Because seriously, usually all of Sizzix and the alterations by Tim Holtz, mostly they always cut really, really good. But like I said, this corner one on this doesn't cut, and like this happens to me a lot on these gears too, where the middle doesn't cut out. So I just use them like that with the middle part. Now I don't know if it's just like I said. I don't know if my set is just a little defected or if everybody's having that same issue. Yeah, I need that plate. So, and see, that's the thing though too, is that I'm thinking about that. That's good that it doesn't really scratch like the plastic ones, because then I'm assuming you don't have to really replace them as frequently. That's what I'm trying to say, because in all reality, I use my Big Shot so much. You guys see that I use it a lot on tutorials. So I beat up these. These, honestly, to tell you the truth, these cutting mats are not that old, because look at the top one. So the way I keep them always flat like this is I never flip them. I keep them always the same. So I mark them A and B. So I know that this one, it always stays in the bottom, and this is the one that I always cut. This is the only one that I'll flip. Like if it starts to kind of bolt a little bit, I flip it. But for the most part, this one never gets to put on the bottom. So you can see how it's not really that old, but I use them so much. They cut perfectly. See, that's what I need. Definitely, definitely going to get some. Let me cut this paper. I have these little what are these called? I know you guys know what these are called. These have a name, these little designs. Um oh yeah, Clarice, you're welcome. I actually, somebody who does a lot of their Sizzix, the Sizzix videos for them, I guess, was the one that mentioned that. Like when you buy your plates, in order for them not to start bending, because that's what I was having a lot of problems. If you guys notice, the big kick one has a lot of bend on the plates, and so they were saying in order to prevent that, just always keep one plate in the bottom as a cutting plate, and the top one, it's just for the pressure. And then they said that if the bottom one starts to kind of like look like it's kind of lifting up, and you could tell because you'll just have to push on it and it kind of goes down like that, then just flip that one around and it starts to straighten it out a lot again too. So I was like, that's cool. So I started doing it, and it really does work. Like, honestly, it's awesome how my plates are always really straight. And then the good thing about it too is if you're going to use like a magnetic platform like I do, then you want it to be flat, because then like that your dies are going to really stick onto your magnet. Yeah. Oh, you do the same thing, Tammy? Yeah, because I mean, I didn't know about that until not too long ago when I saw that video, and then I was like, I at first I didn't believe it. I was like, no, that's not true. And then I started using it, and now I noticed that yeah, these plates don't bend, like they don't curve. So yeah, it's crazy how when I'm cutting on this little die machine, it shakes that camera so much. The camera's so sensitive. It's not like my big Canon camera. I guess because the Canon's a little heavier, and this one is that little tiny webcam. That's awesome. Yes, show Tammy's page some love. She does tutorials too. Not as frequently as tell her she should, but she does do them. And when she does them, she does some fabulous ones. She also has an Instagram, and she also has a Facebook page. Flourishes? That's what it is? Did I say it right? Flourishes? I hope I said it right. Okay, good, because sometimes I surprise myself with my languages. I wasn't trying to be on here for that long. I didn't want to keep you guys up. Are you guys all okay, or because I know the time zones are all different here. Everybody's on different time zones. Some of these little guys are stuck together. But look, these are so cool, and they're so thick and sturdy. And I'm assuming that they're called buttons because they were just sew them in between the big holes. Now these ones, I guess they would just be as decorations, right? Because I'm assuming you can't really use these as buttons. Damn, some of these are stuck. All right, I'm not even gonna mess with that. So I do want one of these little clocks though. Actually, you know what? I'll do two. I did want one of these little hearts. These clock ones have that little backing for the button. So I'm gonna have to take that off with my little handy dandy wire cutters. Yeah, I know the little ones are cute. The little gears, the little grinders. Well, they do kind of grind. Aren't the hearts cool? These ones. All right. Let's see what we got going on right here. So there are some elements on these little, these are some other art. Now these ones right here are from my girl, Piddix. No, Piddix. you guys have seen me use a lot of these before because she actually gifts me a lot of the clip art so that I could use it in my tutorials, which I think is amazing. She doesn't ask me to do it for me to do the shout outs, but of course I do give her shout outs, and I think you guys should really check her stuff out. So look, this is like a little vintage stuff, but what I noticed, see, this is a carnival, a Ferris wheel, sorry, a carnival, and the little Eiffel Tower. So we can't use that. We could use this, which is like that little propeller and a bug. We could use this because it says balloon, and then this little guy, obviously, this is obviously like a hot air balloon, so you could definitely use these little elements. So even in her stuff, you can still find like, oh, that's two of those. Oh, for the plates. So crafting on what I was saying was that you want to go ahead and just use the bottom plate. Like, don't switch the plates like from top to bottom. Always keep the bottom one as your cutting plate, and the top one should always just be as your pressure plate. So don't switch them around, like how in some YouTube videos they've explained to you. And I know this because that's where I saw it, and that's where I started rotating my plates, and I started to find that that they started to bend. And so on the Sizzix one, they said not to rotate them, to always keep the bottom one and as the cutting plate, and then always keep the top one as, you know, as a pressure plate. And if the bottom one, for whatever reason, starts to kind of buckle up a little bit, that one, then go ahead and turn it, and it'll start to straighten out. Oh, here's a little plane. Got two of those though. All right. 12:18. Well, do you normally stay up this late? Because me, I do. I want to see if there's a clock in here. A printed one. I don't remember if I ever saw one. I think she gifted me, because like I said, she gifted me a lot of them that are still in my computer. I haven't even printed them out. And I think, yeah, I think the ones that I haven't printed out yet are some clocks. Dang it. That would have been cute, because what I was going to do was add some glossy accents to the top of it and make it look like if it had a glass. I'm actually going to start buying those little epoxy kind of little domes that you put on here, the stickers. Yeah. This is my hot glue gun. No, so like this would be your platform and your plates. When you buy your new one, it's better to just start when you buy the new one. But yeah, so the bottom one will always stay. See how this one doesn't have any cuts on it? It has a bunch of little scratches because this is the top of the dies, but this is just used as a pressure plate. And this one always stays like this. Well, it doesn't really matter if I turn this, but this one always stays on top. And then this one is the one that's all beat up because this is the only one that gets the cut. And so if this one starts to go up a little bit, then this is the only time that you turn this one. But this one's always still on the bottom, and this one's always still on the top. And in order for me not to mess them up when they're brand new, I always put A and B, so I know that B's on the bottom and A's on the top. And that's how I keep them. So when you get some brand new ones, go ahead and do it this way, and then your little cutting plates will stay straight like these. This one, as you can tell, has had a lot of cuts, so it has never bent ever since I purchased them. Now I'm gonna have to replace him. So yeah, I guess now at this point, once he's all done, I could just keep this one as the cutting one and this one as the pressure one and start using this one until it wears out. But that's how you usually keep them straight. Before, I used to rotate them. I used to constantly rotate and rotate and rotate. And what used to happen was they used to bend a lot. So I was like, no, I don't want it to bend, because if it bends, then, it's not going to look right. It's not. Well, the problem I had was that my dies would not stick to the magnet platform because that plate was curving so much. Okay, Clary. Karis will be here. I'll be here for a little bit longer though, because like I said, I don't want to keep everybody up too much. I just wanted to start off with these little pocket letters. So now that these guys are done, and then the back is going to be black. Now on the back, I am going to cut some paper, and so I'm going to go ahead and decorate it with another DSP paper in the back. Oh, well, I don't know how those ones work. I don't know if they kind of like do something a little bit different to it when you're passing it through the machine. But yeah, for the Vagabond and the Gemini, I've never used those before. So the top one is the one that's always warping. Yeah, that's crazy. Because I'd be so mad. I want to add one of these little elements to each one of these guys. I just don't know which way. And I want it to be set off of the... Right here. Sorry, this is how my brain works. Oh yeah, Sizzix. Totally. I love my Sizzix, and I'm telling you, I have both machines. I have the Big Shot and I have the Big Kick, and I honestly love both of them. Both of them are my ultimate favorite. But I got to be honest, I did want a Vagabond. I really did, because I said I would love to just have a Vagabond, but I never ended up getting them, because I mean, aren't they like $200 and something? I mean, totally worth it, obviously, because Yeah, but I think they were kind of expensive. Um, the unicorn crafter, she actually found hers, and I believe she it was used, and she only paid like I don't even want to know. I mean, I don't even want to say how much it was because I think I'm gonna say it wrong, but I honestly think that it was under $40. Honestly, to tell you the truth. So she got a steal, and that was like so cool because what happens is that sometimes some people probably like pass away and they have a bunch of like craft stuff in their craft rooms, and their family members obviously don't know what the heck they have in that craft room, so they get rid of the stuff. And like, because who I honestly believe that it has to happen that way, because a real crafter would not let go like of a vagabond. They would try to sell that, you know, on eBay or something, and somebody would totally buy it. I know a used one, it's kind of hard, but I know a lot of people would. I would kind of be a little bit iffy. Like, has it been mistreated a lot? Is it, in really good working condition, or like, is it kind of not that great? So you never know. So a used one, I wouldn't. But the good thing about it was that she was able to plug it in and start it. Mm-hmm. Is that Lulu? Hello, Lulu. Oh my God, girl. The scan and cut. I want a scan and cut so bad. But I have the Cricut, cut, and I love the Cricut cut a lot because it does do a lot of stuff. But yeah, I want to get a scan and cut for my for my stamps. I know. I think you and I have talked about it a lot of times, Tammy. I want I want the I want the scan and cut so bad. I think I would save so much more money because I wouldn't have to spend so much on the actual dies. Like, well, hello there, Christopher. How are you boo boos doing? All right, so far as are we looking kind of steampunkish? Well, even if the person getting this and they say no, it's not steampunk. Yes, it says right here on each card, steampunk. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. HSN. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you probably would get so many good deals off of those little. So yeah, you are a late night person, huh? I love it because so am I. I'm always up late night and you know and crafting, make videos. I'm always shooting videos. So the only reason why we're going live today, guys, is because I'm just admitting right now I would not have been able to upload Tuesday's tutorial had I not done this. We would be missing a video for today. And then, of course, tomorrow's video is already recorded. So, because I did that earlier. So I said, oh my God, I'm going to have to go live. I'm just going to have to go live just in order so I could have a video out there because I promised my little crafty monsters I would upload Monday through Friday. I'm pretty sure they are so worth it. I mean, I'm telling you, I would save so much money on dyes. If you guys, I mean, come on, we all know the dyes are basically like um ridiculously expensive, anywhere from $30 to, like I think the cheapest one that I've ever purchased that is from a stamp set is usually $15. And then they even go up to like $23. And then the stamps alone are like another $20. And so you're basically spending almost 40 something dollars, close to 50, let's just say. We're just gonna round it off. And yeah, it freaking adds up. And that's crazy. It is crazy, boo boo. What is that little tree? Hey tree, how you doing, boo boo? Um, so yeah, we were just doing a little pocket letter, and I'm kind of like taking my time, which I really shouldn't because I really need to get this pocket letter done. I didn't want to get too crazy on it. I was gonna kind of make it a little bit elaborate, but I just said no. I don't want to get crazy and too elaborate. So we'll let that glue dry. The good thing about it is that it dries clear, so I'm not too worried about that. Aren't the cards awesome? I love these cards. So we have another YouTuber in the house, guys. Our little tree, Craft On, and um, she has her channel as well. And she's a little swapper. We all swap. Everybody swaps. Everybody's a swapper. Little. I think it's because it's your little voice, Tree. Whenever I listen to her YouTube, she has like a little soft voice, and I don't know. That's why in my head I just picture you to be little. No, I'm not gonna put blessed. That's not going to be. We will put. Oh, I'm gonna back this up with something. Yeah, no, that's crazy because a lot of people don't have dice. And as a matter of fact, like my really good friend, the pink zebra, she doesn't even have a lot of paper punches. And it's crazy because I have two huge containers full of paper punches. And you guys see that I use a lot of paper punches here and there. So, I mean, I'm always using them and she doesn't. So what I noticed on some of her crafts is that she'll trace like an object and then she cuts it out. So I'm like, damn. That's what I always say. I guess we here in California are pretty spoiled. I don't want to put that white. I know I have a black one somewhere. Sorry about that, guys. I was looking for this paper. How awesome is this paper? I knew I had some of this, but I thought I had spare. I mean, like scraps, spare. Scraps, but I guess I don't. I only need like a little tiny sliver because I want to back this up. Right? It reminds me of like the galaxy. Doesn't it look almost kind of like if it would be. Seriously, honestly, to tell you the truth, this doesn't do it justice because in person it's crazy. So I'm gonna go with the white one. So that paper tree, I actually purchased that one at um, Joann's. And if you guys have noticed when I do the Mean Joann's glitter paper hauls, is because whenever they have the glitter paper at they have them for, sometimes it's like 12 sheets for $2 or something like that. I always get, like, I always go and I stock up. Like, honestly, I got to be honest, I will spend a good like 40, $50 just on all of the papers, because I could basically make my own paper pack. Like, you're basically making your own paper pack is, and so that's a steal. Like, seriously, it's a steal. Hey, Ladybug. Um, yes, Boo Boo. This live one will definitely be in my library of videos. We're just live right now, but it is recording. So once I end this, then it just becomes a regular video on my. Yeah. So these little you said they were called flourish, right? So those little flourish things, what I was planning on doing was, because I was gonna just add very little bit of this sparkle, because Jesse always has to have the sparkle, and I'm only gonna do it to these little guys. I wish you guys were here, like in my craft room. You guys could see how sparkly that was. So this is kind of like the little concept that I'm trying to do. Don't really know what I'm doing, guys, because I never have a plan. Where did this come from? Who put this here? Which one of you guys put this here? We are not using polka dots, boo boos. I'm sorry. I've been wanting to try that too, to make my own glitter paper. I really have, but um, I watched this one girl do it, and she made it look so easy and so non-messy. I don't know if I would be able to mimic that. I think for some reason I feel like it would be a disaster. And then I know you guys would want me to film it, so you know me, I won't edit it. If I mess it up, it's gonna be on video, and you guys are all gonna see. But yeah, I saw her do it, and I was like, oh my gosh, she does like a really really amazing job. But she made it seem really easy. And you know what she used? She used the regular Eileen's glue. This one that well, the other one, that one that comes in. I don't know if it's that color, guys, because I'm probably gonna say it wrong. Is it a gold or like a like a copper or like something like that? I don't know. It, to me, it looks almost like if it would be a gold. Tree. I know. I'm gonna be all filming it, and oh my god, I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. I'll try it. I'll try it. Um, I'm gonna have to remember the lady's little, whatchamacallit, her channel, because did you guys put this here? Which one do you put this here? That's a fabulous idea. Good job, guys. See, I knew you guys were awesome. This is actually the glitter paper I was looking for, but this Galaxy one it's just as awesome. The sticky sheets and the glitter. I'm assuming you could. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could, but I don't know how well that would work. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, making YouTube videos, I could be honest and say sometimes they still look a little bit better on camera than they do in person. So there are some things that, so I don't know. I would assume that there would be like a lot of gaps, right, on your on the paper if you were to use the little sticky sheets. Oh my God, the sequence. Crazy tree. But you know what? Sequence, well, my sequence is so hard to deal with because it's so staticky and it like sticks everywhere. That's, I mean, at least that's my case. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but a lot of my sequence has static. And I thought one time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw a damn static dryer sheet in every single one um of my little boxes of sequence to see if it takes the static away, but no, it didn't work. I love Jennifer McGuire. She is amazing. I love a lot of her cards and stuff because, like I said, I do a lot of greeting cards, so I do watch some Jennifer McGuire. Yeah, she uses a lot of those sticky sheets. Here's the problem with that is that to me those sticky sheets are pretty pricey, so that's why I kind of don't really use them. So let me show you what I just recently purchased, which I don't know if this is the same ones that she uses, but these are the ones that I have, which are the 10 sheets. And so I'm assuming you probably use these, right? Hey, Bobo, welcome. So what do you think of these cards so far? Do they look pretty good? Are we steampunking it? So did you guys see Friday's live video when I was showing you guys how I had made these little bad boys right here? These little tickets. Aren't these awesome? So I found the little, whoa, the little distresser that I use to do the edges on this. And it's this little guy. So see how it has a little blades? So you just run this through like that and it causes it to do the little distress. Awesome, huh? I know, I love it. Thank you guys. You have the, are you talking about the little sticky sheets? Yeah, and even those little sticky sheets, honestly, to tell you the truth, guys, are not cheap. So it's like, that's why I kind of tend not to really use so much of them. I buy those sheets because if I'm going to do like letters or even like something like this, I would use it because then I could just, well, you guys know, you could just stick this on there. But the reason why I didn't use that on this one this time was because I knew I was going to only cut off certain little elements because I only wanted, a little bit of it to be peeping out from here and there. I didn't want it to be the whole entire, the whole thing. So, yeah. The distressor, yeah. That's what it is. It's a distressor, right? They are totally steampunk. Yes, they are, Bobo. Are you talking about the little sticker maker, that Zyron, or what is? Did I say that right? The little Zyron. Um, yeah, I have that little sticker maker too, but I don't really ever use it that much, honestly. Which I probably should. I'm telling you, that's one bad thing about me is like you guys, I am probably a craft room hoarder when it comes to tools and stuff. Like I have to have all the freaking tools. I don't know why. I just have to. Yeah, no, I was gonna use it. Well, like I said, I normally would probably use them for those like the little flourish, but I didn't do it this time because I knew I was only gonna cut off like certain little pieces of it. I wasn't really gonna um, do the whole thing. But the 2-inch score tape. For what are you talking about? For the for like each of the letters or for the little flourish things? Because I do have a lot of the score tape. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. Totally. Because I'm telling you, sometimes when I do some of these little intricate cuts, and then, I mean, you guys see some of my videos, I'm always just putting that liquid glue. I use that liquid glue for everything. That is like, seriously, my to go glue for every single thing. I know, he's crazy. Because, and then I also have been using my little ATG guns and all that stuff. But it's either between this and my hot glue gun. Those are usually always like what I use the most all the time. Yeah, we'll use this whole one. You use what tree? The liquid glue and the scotch. Yeah, I've never really used that scotch one. Does it really work good? I see some crafters using that a lot. See, this is where, but I normally always like on things like that. I rarely touch them because this glue is pretty tacky. Like it'll hold these little bad boys down. Like they are not going nowhere. But see, normally, like if I was gonna glue something on something glittery, I would I would use hot glue because the glitter sometimes this comes off with that little sticky stuff. Art glitter glue. Yeah, but I use so much glue though. Oh my god, I would be going through those bottles like crazy because aren't they kind of small? I need something big that's gonna have a lot. What, the art glitter glue doesn't work well on paper? On the glitter paper? Is that what you mean? And that's crazy, huh? Because you're like, you are glitter glue. You should be working really good on glitter. I'm going to try it. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I've never tried it. I have never, ever tried that glitter glue. So um, I would need to try this because a lot of you crafters are using it, except for Jesse. Jesse's still, I guess, on the old school train right here. We're gonna take off at some point, boo boo. Don't worry, we'll catch up. Really? And see, but that's kind of how I feel with my Eileen's. Like that's all I use. You guys see all of my work, and that's literally all I use. I don't know all these other glues. Well, Eileen's dries clear too, but all these other glues they're kind of a little pricey, and so I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think we're gonna go like that. I'm trying to like not get too crazy. I'm gonna just try to finish this little bad boy as quick as possible. And like I said, I don't even know who this is gonna go out to. I don't know who they're setting me up with. It's all a surprise. Yeah, all the tackies dry glue. I mean dry glue. All the tackies dry clear. That's what I'm telling you. I like them. You know, the only one that I really kind of don't like from them though, Tree, is their clear one. I tend not to really use that one a lot. It's too, to me, it's too watery. I like this one because it's thick. No, Tree, it's because in the swapping group there's a shortage, so they need somebody to fill in. So um, one of the other admins asked me, they're like, would you be willing to do it? And I'm like, sure. She's like, it's steampunk. You like steampunk? And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Excuse me. This is the one that I don't really like to use that much. For some reason, this one is very, very liquidy. Yeah. I'm an angel in a little devil's outfit. That will be me. Um, but for those who really, really know me, like Tammy, Tammy's a very good, close friend of mine. So she knows a lot about me. She could tell you I am no angel. She'd probably be the first one to tell you guys, yeah, Jesse's no angel. Oh, that thin top bottle? Yeah, the one that you got with the pin. I know I want to get one of those bottles, but I would honestly use it with this glue. Would it kind of work with this one? I want to look fancy with those little metal nose little glues. I want to be fancy like that too. Yeah, then I need to get one of those little bottles. I'll probably be filling her up every so often, but totally worth it. Is there a circle little hot air balloon? There was. Yeah, but no. We won't use that one. I don't want to use white. Almost grab that white one. Oh, it clogs it. But even with the little, because you know how it has that little pin tree? Even with that, it still clogs? Because that sucks. Yeah, see, I probably would have that same little problem. Is the fact that that it would probably be sticking to me too with this glue, because for some reason I just have a feeling that it probably wouldn't work that great, because aren't those bottles just specifically designed for the art glitter glue? Did I say it right? The art glitter glue. Let's see, what will we put here? Maybe most of the glue you could put in through there. Yeah, like maybe most of them, but um, I'm pretty sure this Eileen's one is a little crazy because it's a lot thicker. So is the art glitter glue it? So Tammy, would you consider the art glitter glue to be just as thick as the Eileen's, or would you say it was a little bit thinner? Oh, you do add water. Oh, you see. See, now I never even thought about using water. I'm always like, just put it all in. So I think this is the way they're going to go. The last three. Yeah, I believe this one is a little bit thicker. Even though I haven't ever like used that art glitter glue, when I've seen other crafters using it, it just looks, when they put it on, it just looks like it's a little thinner. Thank you, Karis. I did try Boo Boo, even though I did not know which way I was going. Like seriously, just talking to you guys right now was just making it go a little bit more smoother because um, even though I do like steampunk, sometimes guys, sometimes you just don't know what direction you're gonna go, and so like I always tell you guys, I always throw everything out on my table, and then I just go from there. I really, really love these cards, guys. These cards are so freaking amazing. I think they're the ones that are doing most of all the work, obviously, but um, they're fucking amazing. Oh my god, don't say that, guys. Don't say that. It is so hard. I have such a hard time. So, you guys want to know a little secret? Sometimes on my tutorials, um, you guys don't ever notice that sometimes like I'll cuss, like a little word comes out, but you guys will never notice because I always throw in my little audience that laughs. So sometimes I do that and I cover it up, and I've noticed that no one's ever said anything. So I'm like, okay, look at you guys. You guys are all gonna run and start going to all of my videos to try to catch which one is the one I'm cussing on. But no, seriously. And I hide it with that sometimes. It works good. It really works good. You guys might say, hey, he uses a lot of little um your virgin ears. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, but it came out. It happens sometimes, you guys. I'm serious. I try not to. You guys notice that in a lot of my videos, I don't cuss, but there is sometimes an oh my god. Like I said, Tammy knows me really good. She could tell you that I have a sailor's mouth when I'm talking normal. Yeah, see, she's just used to it. Because if there's one thing that I do is I say whatever's on my mind like in that moment, and then afterwards I'm the type that thinks about it. And I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have stayed quiet. A way better job on what, love? Like not not cussing, because yeah, it is hard sometimes. Like I said, I tend to hide it, or sometimes depending no, it's hard for me, love, like seriously, like I have a sailor mouth, guys. But um but sometimes depending on what part of the whole video it's on, if it's kind of towards like the end of a clip that I because I record in clips. So if it's kind of like towards the end of a clip, I could always just cut it off and start the next one from there. But sometimes it's not really that easy because Jesse just messed it all up, you know. So I want this little grind to be like right there. I'm gonna put this little guy. See, we're all sailors together. I really do believe that literally birds of a feather flock together, and we're all flocking, guys. We're all flocking. No, I'm pretty sure some of you guys don't cuss, but for the most part, I do. I'm not proud of it, guys. Okay, I'm not proud of it, but it just is what it is. Like my mama used to say. You know what it is, guys? Too seriously, like mostly everybody in my family, they all cuss, and I say mostly. I'm gonna have some of my cousins and stuff start messaging me like, "No, we don't. You're the only one." No, it really is. Remember that little study? it was you who had sent it to me, right? That they made a study that people who cuss are usually like really intelligent people. It's so true. I mean, it is so true. So there's reality, destination. Let's do journey on this one, since it does have like a little car in the back. Should we do glitter? Should we do the last one glitter, guys? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm super smart too. On some things. And on some things me hago menso. And I do it on purpose so I don't have to do the things sometimes. Glitter always, that's right. Ah, well, we're so glad he landed upside down. Oh my God, my heart just dropped because he had hot glue. I was like, I just effed it all up right now on live in front of everybody. And then I could go and like edit it later, but then you guys already saw it, so somebody will call me out on it. Yeah, now you all know I did. Wow. If you guys would only see my office, my craft room, oh my God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So, all right, guys, this is the little pocket letter we made together. Togetherness. Hey, I think it came out pretty good. Good job, guys. Good job. You just cleaned yours. Oh, with the hot glue. I know. You guys. I don't know if you guys remember the one tutorial where I was making the wreath for Valentine's. Well, thank you, Lulu. Well, and thank you, Leticia. Thank you. I know. I actually had a lot of fun making this little bad boy. So hopefully my little recipient will love it. And if she doesn't, she better pretend like she does. But anyway, in that tutorial that I was doing the little Valentine wreath, that little heart one, oh my God, guys, I burned the crap out of myself because so you guys won't notice it because it was in such a speed. You know how I speed up the whole thing? Um, so what happened was I think it was I glued a flower and it fell on my finger with the hot glue right on my finger right after I had did it. And most of the glues that I use, the hot glues, when I do like wreaths or anything like that, I use the really hot ones. I use the high temp ones. Like this is a Stanley one, and this I got it at Home Depot, and this is it's a 15 watt, and it's a super hot glue. So the glue comes out really hot. Well, on the other one, it was a bigger black one. Oh my God, yes, and I had a blister. It was horrible, and I was in a lot of pain for like a few days. It was kind of hurting, and everything that I would bang it on or whatever, because it was in that one. I think it was right here. It's in that one spot where, for some reason, you always bang it against something. Why is that, guys? Why is it every time we're hurt, we always end up banging that area on things? But anywho. I want to thank everybody who came and took their time today to come in here and craft with me. I'm really sorry that I didn't do my normal tutorial today, guys. This is it right here. But I think that this ended up becoming a little bit better because we were all able to chat and really, really interact with each other. And when I do my tutorials, you guys really don't have a chance to interact with me. So thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by and taking your time. Um, like I said, to come and craft with me. I really, really enjoy this very much. I love all of you guys. You guys' support is completely appreciated, and it's so amazing. I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys, honestly. That's just the way it is. I mean, I would not be here without you guys. So I want you guys all to have a fabulous good night, sweet dreams, dream with the angels, and dream of crafting, because we all need to dream up some new crafting ideas. And that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. Until next time, goodbye.